Hi buddies, welcome to our new video. In a quaint village surrounded by rolling hills and lush forests, there lived a sweet little girl named Mia. Mia had an adventurous spirit and a heart full of curiosity. One sunny morning, while exploring the outskirts of her village, Mia stumbled upon a hidden path that led her to a beautiful, secluded pond. The pond was like a secret paradise. Its water sparkled under the sunlight, and the gentle breeze rustled the leaves of the tall trees surrounding it. Mia was captivated by the serene beauty of the place and felt an instant connection to it. She decided that this pond would be her special place, her own secret garden. Mia's love for nature knew no bounds. She wanted to make the pond even more beautiful, so she gathered lotus seeds from the village market. Every morning, with the first light of dawn, Mia would run to the pond with her basket of seeds. She planted them carefully in the soft, muddy soil at the pond's edge, whispering words of encouragement to each seed. As days turned into weeks, tiny green shoots began to appear. Mia was overjoyed to see her efforts bearing fruit. She spent hours tending to the young plants, ensuring they had enough water and protection from pests. She sang to the lotuses, believing that her voice would help them grow strong and beautiful. One day, Mia woke up to find the pond transformed. The lotuses had bloomed in full splendor, their vibrant pink, white, and purple petals creating a breathtaking tapestry over the water's surface. The pond looked like a scene from a fairy tale, with the fragrant flowers swaying gently in the breeze. Mia's heart swelled with pride and happiness. She felt like the pond was a reflection of her own love and care. The sight of the blooming lotuses filled her with a deep sense of peace and fulfillment. As Mia spent more time by the pond, she noticed tiny fishes swimming near the surface. They seemed curious about her presence and would dart around playfully whenever she dipped her fingers into the water. Mia quickly grew fond of these little creatures and began bringing them food every day. She would scatter bits of bread and grains on the water's surface, watching with delight as the fishes swam up to nibble. Mia gave them names and talked to them as if they were her friends. The fishes, in turn, seemed to enjoy her company, often gathering around her whenever she visited. One day, as Mia was feeding the fishes, she noticed something extraordinary. A small, golden fish with shimmering scales appeared among the usual crowd. It was unlike any fish she had seen before, and it seemed to glow with a magical light. The golden fish swam closer to Mia and nudged her hand gently. Mia was enchanted by the fish and decided to name it Goldie. Every day, Goldie would appear at the pond, and Mia felt a special bond with the magical fish. She believed that Goldie brought good luck and positive energy to her secret garden. Mia spent her days by the pond, surrounded by blooming lotuses and playful fishes. She would often bring her sketchbook and paints, capturing the beauty of her surroundings on paper. She wrote poems inspired by the tranquility and magic of the pond, expressing her deep connection to this special place. Mia's friends and family noticed the change in her. She was always cheerful and full of stories about her adventures at the pond. They would often visit her secret garden, marveling at the beauty of the blooming lotuses and the clear, sparkling water filled with lively fishes. As the sun began to set each evening, Mia would sit by the pond, her feet dangling in the cool water. The sky would turn into a canvas of pink and gold, reflecting on the serene surface of the pond. It was in these moments that Mia felt the true magic of nature. One evening, as she watched the sunset, Goldie swam up to her and nudged her hand again. Mia smiled and whispered a promise to her beloved pond, the lotuses, and the fishes. "I will always protect and care for you," she said softly. "This pond is my treasure, and you are all my dear friends." From that day on, Mia continued to nurture her secret garden, her heart filled with love and gratitude. The pond remained a place of beauty and tranquility, a testament to Mia's dedication and the magic of nature. She grew up, but her bond with the pond only deepened. Mia's story spread throughout the village, inspiring others to appreciate and protect the beauty of nature. The pond became a symbol of harmony and love, cherished by all who knew of it, and so, Mia, the lotuses, and the fishes lived in harmony, creating memories and sharing moments of joy in their beautiful pond. As the seasons changed, so did the pond. In the spring, the lotuses bloomed in full splendor, their vibrant petals reflecting in the crystal-clear water. In the summer, the pond became a cool sanctuary, where Mia and her friends would escape the heat, dipping their toes and splashing around. In autumn, the trees surrounding the pond would shed their golden leaves, creating a beautiful, natural carpet. Mia would collect these leaves and make wreaths to decorate her home. Winter brought a quiet stillness to the pond, the surface sometimes covered in a thin layer of ice. But even in the cold, Mia visited her beloved pond, ensuring the lotuses' roots stayed healthy and the fishes had enough food. One sunny day in spring, while Mia was feeding the fishes, she noticed some new faces in the pond. Tiny, colorful tadpoles had joined her fish friends, darting around playfully. Mia was delighted by the new life in the pond and decided to name them all. As the tadpoles grew into frogs, they added their cheerful croaks to the symphony of nature surrounding the pond. Mia would sit by the water, listening to the harmonious chorus of birds, frogs, and the gentle rustling of leaves, feeling at peace with the world. Mia's secret garden was no longer a secret. She began inviting children from the village to visit the pond, teaching them about the importance of nature and how to care for it. The children were fascinated by the blooming lotuses, the playful fishes, and the friendly frogs. Mia organized little workshops where she taught the children how to plant and nurture their own flowers. Together, they would paint and draw the pond, capturing its beauty and magic in their artworks. The pond became a place of learning and joy, where young and old gathered to appreciate nature's wonders. One day, Mia decided to organize a special celebration to honor the pond and its inhabitants. She invited everyone in the village to join in the festivities. They decorated the pond with colorful lanterns and flowers, and a feast was prepared with delicious food. As night fell, the pond looked like a scene from a fairy tale, illuminated by the soft glow of the lanterns. The villagers gathered around, sharing stories and songs. Mia stood by the water's edge, feeling a deep sense of happiness and gratitude. Goldie, the magical golden fish, swam up to Mia, its scales shimmering in the lantern light. Mia took this as a sign that the pond was truly a special place, blessed by nature itself. As Mia grew older, she realized that the time had come to pass on the responsibility of caring for the pond. She chose a young girl from the village named Lily, who shared her love for nature and had often helped Mia with the pond. Mia taught Lily everything she knew about tending to the lotuses, feeding the fishes, and maintaining the delicate balance of the pond's ecosystem. Lily embraced her new role with enthusiasm, eager to continue Mia's legacy. Even as she grew older and less able to visit the pond every day, Mia knew that her bond with the pond was eternal. She found joy in knowing that Lily and the other children would continue to care for and cherish the pond as she had. One evening, as the sun set in a blaze of pink and gold, Mia sat by the pond one last time. She watched Goldie swim gracefully among the lotuses and felt a profound sense of peace. The pond, the lotuses, and the fishes were a part of her, just as she was a part of them. With a smile, Mia whispered her gratitude to the pond.